Ladies and gentlemen, okay, let's go. Yes, so we're back with another week of Ingear Motorsports and ART Racing, our second season of the GT3 Championship. Are you going to sing happy birthday for me? Wait, ladies and gentlemen, is it my cousin's birthday? Ben Miko, are you here with us? Can you confirm it is my cousin's birthday?
It is, yes. I could just see in the chat. Yes, it's confirmed.
Well, before we head on, happy birthday to you. I cannot sing too much, you know. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, my cousin. Happy birthday to you. Yeah. Happy birthday. Varavamanakis, my cousin. We love you. Hope you're having a great 57th birthday. We love you there, pal. We got my father in the background so people can enjoy him. And well, gonna move into round number 3 of the championship here at the track that is considered my favorite track, of course, Laguna Seca. A big fan of the track. As you can see it in my face, I love Laguna Seca. I have to say the championship is really tight, and I'm not gonna make you wait no more. We're gonna go right with the qualifying. When they hit the button, brum, 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 the engines are turned on, and ladies and gentlemen, we are ready to rock and roll. Here you see Quentin Verdonk, who got a P3 at the end of last round after many drivers got penalties due to incident points, limitations being overruled, going over the 20 mark. And well, we're gonna start seeing some times pop on the board very soon. The first one is gonna be Verdonk with a 21.7. We have seen people get close to the 20 dead, which is just a ridiculous pace. Daisy Lorencito Oro going into fourth now. Baptista Magro taking provisional lead. I went ahead with Octavio Araujo Pisco, the man who leads the championship. We'll hear the top 3 in a little bit, because of course it's going to be the one and only Ben Miko to let us know about those incredible standings. Hey, you're very welcome, Varman Manicus. We love you, man. Hey, I'll do anything for my cousin. You know what I mean, bud? Yeah. At the moment, Magra still stays in the lead. You can see pack is starting to fill up. At the moment, nearly 40 drivers on the track, which is amazing to see. So many people ready to rock and roll for 40 minutes of exciting racing. Unfortunately, in Laguna Seca, for me, fortunately for many drivers, they are big fans of the track. As you can hear in my voice, not a big fan of it, but I know this track gives nothing but excitement. Araujo Pisco is about to finish his lap. What will he be able to do? I cannot wait to see. Octavio crosses the line, and just like a rocket, he moves up into the top. 20.575. That is one hell of a lap. And that is Octavio Araujo Pisco, step by step. En la Grande de Andorra se acerca, gets closer to the championship as the weeks go by. He has been nothing else of untouchable. Let's go with Giovanni. It's Giovanni. Well, Giovanni's on the grass, so certainly we're not going to look at him. We're going to go with Sandrito Valletero. She's going to cross the line at the moment, holding P28. Looks like he's going to go for a flying lap now. Fortunately, misses the entry. The Andretti hairpin, of course, double left-hander. I'd say more double apex than a hairpin. But certainly Valleteros is going to try to get himself at least into the top half Thank you very much for that follow, Sergi Kayak. Grande. Kindly. Look at this. Huh? I like this. Look who's back. It's the mighty Bouchon. So Martin Bouchon. Certainly is going to give us some good action tonight. Of course, we're talking about Laguna Seca. We are talking about one of the toughest tracks for racing in the whole calendar. The biggest challenge will be the last race at the Nordschleife. I cannot wait for that. The best track in the whole planet. So fun, so exciting, so incredible. It's actually going to be my first time broadcasting the Nordschleife in 4 years. I cannot wait for it. Mighty Bouchon goes back into the pit lane. Let's go over Bjorn by the Ovalon. The Dutchman right behind him on the standings. Let's see what he can do. Here you see the BMW. Why don't we go on board with the car himself? Van der Ovalon right in front of the last corner. Taking it in first. Full throttle now. In time to cross the line. Will it be enough? Going to the top 10. Van der Ovalon is going to cross the line. And it looks like he is going to improve, but not enough to get any positions. This said with Bjorn Dahlgren. Great job holding P9. Well, now that things have calmed down, I think we're going to have Ben Mikkel giving us some great information about the top 3. Ben Mikkel, are you here with us? Are you
Yes, sir.
ready to tell me?
I'm ready.
Shoot it, boy.
So currently P1 is Octavio Pisco, and actually tied for second and third is Axel Guzmel and Miguel Marquez.
Hey, casi. Miguel Marquez. Just with a British accent. Miguel Marquez.
Marquez.
McGee, it's the mighty McGee. There you have him. Oliver Clark, or Oliver Crack, as I used to call him. P7 with the Ferrari. Ben, I need to ask you something before we go into the race, of course.
Send it.
This time around, I'm not going to let the viewers choose. I'm going to ask you directly, what have you had for dinner?
I had tonight. I had to really think about that. I had macaroni cheese and some garlic bread.
Why you have macaroni cheese, man? Why you eating the cheese, man?
Love the cheese.
Disgusting.
Very cheesy, very nice.
Ah. And you're gonna make me throw up, man. Well, let's go with my man Danny Jansen. My God, Oliver Clark goes up in the third. What a lap! And Danny Jansen, as you can see, was 20th. He stays 20th. He cannot beat his teammate Jan van der Ovalon. That is one hell of a lap from Oliver Clark. But as you can see, Octavio Pisco still untouchable. That's disgusting. Benny Mikkel in the chat. Ladies and gentlemen, please let us know, how has your day been going? And are you ready to rock and roll for the next 40 minutes here at Laguna Seca? Jeremy Story crosses the line. And he's not going to be able to improve. He's not going to be able to take the P10. Oliver Clark still on one of his last laps. Could he challenge for the top? Only himself, Story, Bouchon, McGiff, Kesterton, and Hudson on track. The only one who seems to have somewhat of a chance of taking pole is Mr. Clark. Let's see if he can finish the job. Finish line is right there for the Ferrari. Can he do it? Oliver Clark crosses the line. And it is not going to be enough. 121.061. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to take a good look at what Ingear is all about. And once we do so, be sure we're going to be back with some racing action. I'm going to leave you with the mighty Bouchon for a little bit. and we're gonna take a look at what Ingear can bring to the table, because there's plenty of things. Damn, I even fit in that table, and Ben Mikkel can tell you I am extremely fat, right, Benny?
No, not at all. Not at all.
Well, that means yes in his language, so let's go. No matter which one, let's finish the lap with him. And let's see if it can make it happen. The only man on track. Oh, he's lifting. Yeah, he's lifting. Well, he has aborted it. So, ladies and gentlemen, time for winning no more. Let's get ready to race in. We will see you all in just a few short moments.
Welcome to another Tuesday evening.
Pandemonium!
I knew it.
Welcome to the GT4 season finale. That, ladies and gentlemen, is £750.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're back, and we're ready to rock and roll. Oh, Lord Almighty, hear the engines. Oh, we're gonna go, of course, with a little bit of a grid walk as we're about to start this 40-minute race. I have to say, things are looking very tight, so let's just go with it, ladies and gentlemen. Let's head with the race. 40 minutes here. Destruction. Hopefully not. Hopefully we'll be clean. Fantastic racing as we've had all season long. But now it's time to take a look at the grid. And it is Octavio Pisco leading from Baptista Magra, Oliver Clark, and Nuno Costa for the top four. Then on the third line is going to be Quinten Verdonk and Hiller Cerqueira. On the fourth line, Lorencito Oro told him he had a chance. Griefson side by side with him, then Dahlgren and Listen Tom for the top 10. And we have Jeremy Story, Sander Blau, Miguel Marquez, Adam Lyall. It's quite weird to see Marquez that far down. The mighty Bouchan, Kaskowski, Jega, Anderson, Van der Ovelen, and Jensen for the top 20. Then we got Birch, Wright, Leander, Kramp, Schoberg, McGiff, Hill, Sandrito Ballesteros, Neo Messi, Hudson, Sherlock, Rivera, Chesterton, Valanda, Williams, and Michael Phipps. 36 drivers. You can hear the engines roaring. We're gonna go, of course, for a formation lap, and I want to read it in the chat. Who do you think is gonna win this race? Remember, at halfway point, we will open driver of the day voting. Get those cars running. We are about to start things off. Let's go, David Leander. Vamos, Dani Martínez. Grande. Grande, el señor Andorra. Showing some love. Great stuff. My God, we are 55 viewers on the channel. Thank you so much to each and every single one of you. Please share the link with your friends, your family. And I have to thank Sergi Kayak because, Benny, we've hit 300 subscribers on Twitch. Well, followers, same thing. It's lovely. 300. Whoop, whoop. Let's get it. Okay, let's go. That's a great milestone to hit on Twitch. A round number. My God, those engines are ready to go full of power very, very soon. Of course, let's take a quick look at the weather before we start. As you can see, 33 degrees on the asphalt. 10 kilometers of wind to the east. For the rest, pretty normal conditions. For Laguna Seca, vamos Andorra! ECA eSports. Yes, baby, I see you. Te veo. Yo te veo molto. I don't know if I said that correctly because my Catalan not very good. Octavio Araujo Pisco is going to be the man launching this race. There you can see the pace car going out, and now it is all Octavio to go full on power. And today we're going to have to go on the chopper. Get to the chopper because Octavio has already gone forward. You can hear him, a Spanish spotting going forward. Oliver Clark trying to go over the move. Home at this Macra. Here you have him. Let's see. Can he make it happen though? Yes, he can. Look at Quinton Verdog to the right and go for the P4. He's going to be able to make it happen. You see Bautista Macra right now in a very bad spot. Can he defend it? Yes, he can. Bruno Pereira Costa up outside with Quinton Verdog. Verdog is going to be able to survive it. No incident so far, which is great to see. Side by sides all over the place. Great to see. Everybody driving so cleanly. But of course, the main point of distraction is coming soon. It's the king, and it is the corkscrew. Two big chances for chaos to ensue. Nobody not gonna stop. Running flat out through the king. And of course we hit it with Octavio Araujo Pisco. Through the corkscrew, there you see him. Great lines from him. Everybody looking good through it. That's a big mistake from Bruno Pereira Costa. He's being overtaken left and right. Dahlgren trying to make it happen. Lorenzo has made it through. Now Dahlgren might be able to make it happen. We have an incident and we need to take a look at it because Galkowski. There you have him. Down for the corkscrew. Oh, let go. That's a shame. Bit netcode there. Oh, we've had another crash. Birch. What has happened to Daniel Birch? Let's see. Approaching the last corner. Oh, that's a big punt on the rear. Certainly the Stewards are going to have a busy time, and that is going to be one Mr. Ben Nico. Here you see Andy Jacob trying to make a move on Trev Anderson. He's not going to be able to make it happen. Another crash. David Leander, what has happened to him now? Looks like the first lap was very clean. The second one, not as much. Leander being bunted from the back. Ay. We have a fight here. Look at this. It's wow. Anderson side by side through the kink. Wow. Potato Joe. Oh, baby. I love me some potatoes. And I love me some Joe. Welcome to the channel. Thank you very much. Mother follow. Oh, Dahlgren out of the track. Nearly losing it all. Thankfully for him, he was able to salvage whatever he could, and he hasn't hit the wall, so that's what matters the most. Here you see Norda Pereira Costa trying to make him move on the mighty Bushan. Miguel Marquez is behind. Millimeters away from contact. Thankfully for him, he is gonna stay alive. Just like the song says, I'm staying alive. That's one of Benny's favorites. Let's go with Bjorn van der Obel and fighting with his teammate Andy Jager. At the moment, it looks like Van der Obel wants to stay behind. Will he try to move? Time will tell. Certainly with these 3 incidents, it looks like things have drastically calmed down. As we've entered the 3rd lap of the evening, the mighty Bouchon still ahead of Pereira Costa and Marquez. Great to say, so many battles on track, and so many of them not ending in pandemonium. Marcus Hudson having to let Ballesteros through. Will he be able to reclaim the spot? Sorry. Well, let me tell you, we're certainly gonna keep an eye out for it. Let's go quickly with Oliver Clark. Great start making that move on turn number 1 on Baptiste Magra. The Frenchman hasn't been able to reclaim the spot since. And Octavio Araujo Pisco, as per usual, flies away into the horizon. What a driver. This guy is just on another level. Certainly one of the best drivers I have ever seen on a sim racing track. We have a little bit of a fight here. You see Trevor Anderson trying to go for Adam Lyall. A battle that we saw on the Hungaroring. It was a really beautiful one. And let's see if Anderson can find his way through. Of course, Laguna Seca. Just a couple of overtaking opportunities through the track at, say, turn number 1 and 2. And the last corner, here you see Anderson trying to go forward on turn number 5. Certainly not going to get the best exit. Maybe he's actually going to be able to make it happen. Wow. How did he manage to do so? That's one hell of an overtake. Miguel Marquez is going to try to make it through. Sander Blau, I love this. 4-man battle as we enter the course. Whoa! Lil, a little too aggressive. Breaking too late, and certainly dropping positions like flies. And what has happened to Quinto Verdonk? It was on P4. The kink. The gravel, that's a broken car. What a shame. He was having such a good start, and unfortunately that is over. Krampf and Van der Obel side by side. Can Krampf make the move on the Obel? Doesn't seem like he's going to fight it too much. He was looking for the switcheroo, and he's not going to be able to make it happen. Good lines from both. We another incident. Another couple of incidents. It is Schobach having a little bit of trouble through the Andretti hairpin. He spins by himself. Marcus Hudson, as you can see, coming right behind him. Turn number 1. And looks like it's going to be a hit, unfortunately. And wait. Because Michael Phipps was coming behind, as you will see now. I don't think he actually had that issue. Just move out of the way, thankfully. No more damage for Schobach. We'll go back alive. Plenty of drivers in the pit lane early. Many incidents have opened big caps all throughout the track. We've said it many times, so we'll say it once again. Traffic management is key on this track. one tiny mistake and you're done, even though you have a lot of gravel. For you to stop the car, it ain't gonna be easy. Anderson goes through Miguel Marquez. Here we have Dahlgren with a great exit, trying to go Jeremy Stewart side by side as we speak. Dahlgren, teammates side by side. Looks like Dahlgren is going to still keep the inside line. He's going to have to drop behind. Not enough speed to try it, and certainly I would not recommend it too wide through the kink. That is deadly. Look at Octavio Araujo Pisco, Mr. Andorra, Mr. Untouchable. And look who has followed. My good man. I'll take it off. I'll take it off. I love you, Bubba. Thank you very much for that follow. Let's go with Sandra Blau. As you can see, letting Miguel Marquez through. Does not want to get himself involved in any trouble whatsoever. Marquez moves up into 11th. But you can see Blau not too happy. Flashing the lights. I like it. Aggressive. Lifts and Verdonk both in the pit lane. Of course, we saw Verdonk's hit on the wall. I think that's going to be a game over. You see David Leander. Oh, a little twitchy on the exit. He was looking for a move. Unfortunately, couldn't make it happen. And look at this bout as well. Lorencito started 7th, still stays there. Listen, time and the mighty Bouchon coming behind, but Lorenzo is seriously putting a great performance so far. Nearly 1/4 of the way, and we've seen many incidents, many great overtaking opportunities, and certainly great overtakes as well. Took a quick look at the track map, of course, as per usual. The numbers represent the position on track. There you see that Leander is going to go side by side with Kesterton. Kesterton is going to go out. So is Leander, my God almighty. Kaskowski, what a save. And let me say it, let me put it in Spanish. Big cojones right there. To go flat out, even with the circumstances. Kaskowski moves up into 22nd. Let's go. With Paul Cram. Van der Allen still behind. So trying to wait for the moment to come, to the opportunity to arise and hit it hard. Look at Van der Allen with a green. Andretti Herpen. Benny Mikkel. Let me tell you, we're having one hell of a race so far. And I want to know, because you might have been a little busy. How are you enjoying the race? Very busy on the stewarding room?
Yeah, pretty much summed it up really. There's a lot going on. Still seems to be a lot going on. And it's as you might say, pandemonium.
Oh yeah, like that pandemonium indeed. I would do it, but I'm still quite sick. Don't worry, we'll have pandemonium back. Or maybe if I get excited, ladies hit me up. We'll do some pandemonium. Van der Allen still fighting with Paul Cramp and still not finding the gap. This could be an opportunity for him though. If he nails these two last corners, he could have a very good chance of moving up into 14th. Cramp started 24th. He's up into 14. That is a great race start. Already a quarter of the way done. And Oberland is not going to have enough speed to do so. Let's go with Trev Anderson. He's being pushed by the mighty Bouchon. There you saw he was looking for the inside line. Not going to happen. Still going to have to catch a little more. We're on lap number 9. Let me see Laguna Seca. Is being unforgiving for so many drivers. A good thing right now for Octavio Araujo Pisco. Let's move with him right now. No traffic whatsoever. There you see, he's just chilling. And he has such a lead and such a gap to the last driver on track. It's about 20 seconds. He is more than settled Of course, we've seen Octavio prefer later pit stops. So let's see if he's going to repeat strategy here. Ooh, we have a great fight going on. It's Birch, Kesterton, and oh my Lord Almighty, what's happening in the corkscrew? Leander trying to go for the move on Kesterton and side by side as we enter the penultimate corner of the track. Looks like Leander has it done. Kesterton going quite slow on the racing line. That's a very bad exit. Joburg nearly going on the wall due to that. Also very slow exiting now. Kesterton seems like it doesn't have too much of a chance. There you saw in the back Tim Williams coming into the pit lane. Joburg ready to go for the move. There you see he's not going to be able to do so. Let's go. With Mark Lessenthal up in P8. Still catching on Lorenzo Oro. Not too much. He's going to have to push a little harder. Let's see if he can do so. Nice, you can see the gravel is all over the track. Track is filthy from these motor racers. Driving as hard as they can on the hole and going very wide, just letting Andy Jacob through. And now it's going to be Andy giving it a shot. They've been dead even on pace. At least on their fastest. On their last lap, certainly Andy Jaeger has the upper hand. Go with Danny Jensen, fighting with Nuno Pereira Costa. And wait, do you see somebody that certainly we did not expect to see pit soon? Baptista Magra. This is a very risky choice. Pitting so early and finding yourself in so much traffic. Now Magra has to pray to the Lords that the rest of drivers are going to pit in the next 5 to 10 minutes, because if not, things are not going to be looking too good for him. We'll see if he can manage to pull this one through and make it work. Let's go with Birch. Nice lines. Roma slowly catching on Kaskowski. We saw Kaskowski in this exact exit off the kink do a very ballsy move. He made it happen. He made it happen good. Here you see Marcus Hudson trying to go for Kesterton, because it was one of the gentlemen involved in that big incident on the kink. But we have a fight. It's the mighty Bushan and Miguel Marquez. Miguel Marquez go through. You can see he's putting the pressure, showing the nose. Is Pisco, I suppose, like iRacing's Bjorkman? Yes. Yes, he is. Certainly. He is, seriously, one of the best drivers I've ever witnessed. I am so honored to say that I have the chance to see these incredible people on track. And he is at the top of that list. Marquez hearing a lot of speed through the kink. The mighty Bushana to the right, the block. Ryan to not leave a tiny bit of space for Marquez to go through. Of course, Sander Blau is right behind and waiting to attack the lone wolf. Just hunting his prey down with his eyes. You see David Leander, the poor man hasn't had a good race so far, but he's still where he started. On the 23rd, Leander trying to go for Macy. Gonna have to wait a little more to do that. Of course, you have Octavio. You were talking about him. Well, I gotta give it to you. Whoa, what happened there? Octavio. Not one, not two, 11 seconds ahead. I repeat, 11 seconds ahead in 17 minutes of racing in Laguna Seca. Ladies and gentlemen, this is ridiculous. Some of the best pace you'll ever see in iRacing. Nobody that goes start going for Danny Jansen. It's the Danny boy from the SRT, my team, by the way. I'm Ingear, but as a driver, I'm the SRT. Big love. I'm also the SRT commentator, so come on. Come on, Benny. I gotta give my team some love as well, shall I? I have two teams, Ingear. Well, I have many teams. But you see Pereira Costa. He's going to try to make a move on the corkscrew. He's going very, very fast. How has he managed to stop the car? That is unbelievable. How has he managed that? He broke so late and he still made it work. Wow. That is incredible. Now it's Jensen and Jaga fighting. P15 teammates at battle. Also, the mighty Bouchon being pushed, but no, then Baptista Magra. I told you, Magra needs to pray that the rest of the drivers pit soon. Magra was trying to go for the inside line. It is side by side. Somebody was is going to go a little too wide. Magra says, hell no. No. Now they're going to let him through. Going to close the door and say his goodbyes. Magra up to P11. Aye. For now, it is certainly working. I'm leaving the track map open so you can have a little bit of a view on how the drivers are managing. Of course, mostly everybody hasn't pitted yet. We're about to hit halfway point. We have a three-man battle, the SRT style. I like it. Let's see how it ends up. Uy, Lorencito, what has happened? Lorencito, oh, good save. Hey, I like it. See, smart. You know, you make a mistake, let's calm down. Let's cool that head off. Let's go in the pit lane and get things sorted out. For now, things are working for one Mr. Baptista Magra, also Andy Jaga in the pit lane. Here you see Trev Anderson up in a P7. Great race so far. Di Lorenzo has done well pitting at halfway point. El Marquez not managing to catch Trev. What are the fights we have? It seems like we have Schoberg and Neil Macy side by side. We're approaching the Andretti hairpin. It is still side by side and it looks like Schoberg has the upper hand. He does, and he stays in front. Lorencito Oro has come out of the pit lane. Here you see him down in P18. He has Ballesteros in front, behind Gaskowski. Let me tell you, Gaskowski is one fast SOB. Let's go with our leader, with Octavio. Because certainly once he decides to pit, that is going to turn the whole grid in. That's what happened both at Monza and at the Hungaroring. They're going to say it got a little more dynamic, but you can see the track is completely populated. It is full of cars in every single corner. There's not too much strategy you can follow here. Right now, Octavio finds himself in a pretty good spot to come out in clean air somewhat. So let's see if he can make it work. Kesterton. That was Andrew Kester moving out of the way for the leader. He tapped the gravel. Oof. Certainly, if you're going to let us driver by, don't stay in the racing line. It's quite dangerous. Here you see Leander and Daniel Birch still fighting with one another. And of course, we've hit halfway point. You know what that means? Give me the driver of the day voting. Come on, ladies and gentlemen. Please, in the chat, name your driver of the day. He will get an extra championship point. So, you certainly have to. Why? Because right now there's a tie between P2 and P3. On the championship, every single point matters, ladies and gentlemen. Another follow, thank you very much. Caroto in Saque 4. or Garauto and Shacket 4. Thank you very much for the follow. We got a DOTD for the Mighty Bushan. One for Leander. I like it. We got Mr. Trick Story. Of course, Danny Martinez Grande. Con Octavio Pico. Here you see Baptista Magra has already caught up to Sander Blau. Up in P9. Will this battle last long, or will Blau just let him through? Let's be clear with ourselves. This is not a battle of his, and I think the more he fights it, the more time he's going to lose. You know, it's certainly not going to help Magra, but it's not going to help him either, because we know defending, especially if you do it aggressively, it's just not going to get you anywhere. Of course, Blau, being the smart driver that he is, just lets him through. And the race continues with now Magra up in P9. Story has come into the pit lane right now. It's Story leading the voting for driver of the day. I love it. I do have to say, great race from him. So far, a great race. He started 11th. He has been 6th the whole way through. Here's the Oliver Clark, another man that I think deserves a lot, and I mean it, a lot of credit. Great race from Oliver Clark. Let's go with Anderson and Marquez. You see him from Baptista Magra watching, because if they have a little incident, they'll go through easily. Keaton TV, thank you very much for that follow. Welcome to the Ingear Motorsport channel. Of course, for the new viewers, we're at round 3 of the GT3 Championship, brought to you both by ART Spy Racing Team and Ingear Motorsports. Welcome aboard, because there are many things we can promise you, and the main one is entertainment. Marquez not able to go through Anderson. Anderson himself keeping good space between himself and the car behind. I want to check on Sandrito Ballesteros, because right now he's fighting with Tim Williams. That's going to be an interesting fight. Oh yeah, somebody out of the track. That is Andrew Kesterton, unfortunately. On the gravel, more votes for Story. Man, Story is popular. I like it. I like it. Here you have him. Your man is right there on P13 on the Ovalon. In front, Lorencito and Story are going at it. Of course, Lorenzo was quite high on the standings before we got to the pit stops. At the moment, Story leads the driver of the day. Any tips for a new sim racer streamer? Keaton, are you a broadcaster or are you just a driver? Oi. What has happened to Nuno Pereira Costa's car? Looks like a little bit of pop pandemonium. Oh, that car looks absolutely broken in the front. It looks worse than Ben Miko, ladies and gentlemen. That is certainly not good. Not a good look. We need to go quickly with Anderson. With Miguel Marquez. Look at Miguel Marquez trying to go on the outside line. Keaton, you want an advice? I can tell you myself, as a broadcaster that I've been for 4 years, just be yourself. Have fun. When you have fun, that translates to an audience, you know? And when that translates to an audience, you fidelize them, you know? You're gonna have them by your side, so that's all you gotta do. My God Almighty! Baptista Magra tried to go for the inside there, nearly ended up in trouble and tears. Oof. There you see David and Leander side by side. Jonah Schobert. As a viewer, quality and a good mic is the crucial points. That's why you hate my streams, because I don't give you quality because I'm Spanish and my mic is not good. Thank you. for that coming right there. Oh, Trev Anderson going off the track. It is Lesson Tom and Baptista Magra going through. Anderson needs to calm down a little bit. Clark still out, so it's Cerqueira on P3 and Octavio, of course, in the lead. 16 seconds and a half, you madman. What is up with this dude? The pace, man. The pace is off the charts. Let's take a quick look at the track map once again. Here you see that right now, the longer he goes with this pit stop, the better he's going to get. That's the advice I can give you, Keaton. Just be yourself, have fun. That's going to get the people going. Birch and Leander both coming into the pit lane. Danny Jensen having a little bit of a squabble with Marcus Hudson. Oh, you asked me for Adam Lyall. You damn right I can give you some Adam Lyall. My apologies. My apologies. I'm going to give you some Adam Lyall. You damn right. Let me try to find the lovely man. Well, here you see him exiting the pit lane right now. P15, Danny Jensen. Not going to catch. So he is good. P15 it is. Of course, some drivers still remaining to pit. You see Jeremy Story slowly climbing up the ladder. For example, from Octavio to Lesentan, they haven't pitted. So Marquez, Blau, and Banda Ovalana. Exactly. Exactly, Hump. That's exactly it. You need to be entertaining, man. You need to be entertaining. If you're entertaining, that's what gets people going. Look at me, you know. My English is half broken. Well, let's be honest. It's not. My English is bloody wonderful, right, Ben Mikkel? I know. Jeremy Story, Lorenzo still fighting. Can we get a word from Ben Mikkel? Is my bloody English bloody fantastic?
I think you speak better English than I do, to be honest.
Oh, bloody Nora.
Yeah.
That's delightful. Well, sorry. Lorenzo still fighting for that P9. Cerqueira has gone through Oliver Clark. And I think this could be the calling for both of them to come into the pit. Look at my brain. Look at my brain, Ben Mikkel. Ladies and gentlemen, do you see this galaxy brain? Unbelievable. Great and super smart from both Cerqueira and Clark. Cerqueira trying to cover himself from an uppercut. Clark trying the undercut. But, sorry, the overcut. But Clark, really smart, went in and made it work. And here you see Baptista Magra. It's going to move up in the second. Octavio staying out. Bisco, good job. Let's go ACA eSports team. Let's go. There you see Octavio. Just by himself. A lonely, lonely man. Sander Blau. His livery is the best for sure. Okay, let's check it again. Where's Mr. Sander Blau? Right now on P3. Look at him. Yes. A Pokemon, no? That's not a Pokemon. Man, I'm really old for this. Benny, you know about the Pokemon. Is that a Pokemon?
Yes, that is Pokemon.
That's a Pokemon. Go with the Pokemon. Octavio is now in the pit lane, and be sure everybody who hasn't pitted yet, which is just a few, are going to come in. That would be Mr. Blau. I would certainly follow the leader and come in immediately, because you are certainly not going to gain a lot from staying out. And right now, if you pit, you're going to come out in a great spot without traffic. So you need to go for it. Ladies and gentlemen, driver of the day is still open. Of course, Sander Blau is going to follow my big brain galaxy. You like it? Only 8 minutes to go, man. Time flies. Octavio, even with the pit stop, 16 seconds ahead. Chilling. At the moment, it is still Mr. Jeremy Story winning the driver of the day. So come on, people, type the name of your favorite driver in the chat, and we'll count them down. Schoberg and Birch fighting for P18. Oh, we got a nice fight here as well. It's Tim Williams, Sandrito Ballesteros, and then Matthew Wright. Man, about careful with the kink. Both of them go on the grass. My God, Sandrito. How has he managed to save it? I don't know. But look at Matthew Wright. Takes one and takes two. For now, yes, he's going to be able to keep it. Great move. Super clean, smooth as silk. You see Daniel Birch. Wow. That is a pointy car right there. Jesus. That was faster there. Birch still staying ahead of Schoberg. Of course, traffic on the way. And look where the leader is. He has already lapped half the grid in only 33 minutes. Ladies and gentlemen, this guy is circling. What can you say about him? Nothing but perfection from this dude. That is how you do it. Wonderful. Aside from lesson time. Well, not a lot of fighting going on in these last stages of the race. Here you see Tim Williams and Matthew Wright are battling. I have to say it. Let's see. There's one more aggressive move like what happened at the King, and the race could be over. No need to risk it that much with only 6 minutes to go. Very good broadcast. Congratulations, Stream Team A. I love you, Baba. Thank you very much, mate. Appreciate it. Te amo. Yo soy catalán. Bueno, yo no soy catalán, pero yo parlo catalán. Molt catalán. Vamos. Visca, visca, visca. Octavio. You gotta love it. Lorencito. Still ahead of lesson time. Great race from Lorenzo, eh? Started 7th. Still in 7th. This guy as precise as a Swiss clock. Schoberg running it on Birch. Unfortunately not being able to do so, but maybe that opportunity is coming closer and closer as the laps go by. As we enter the last 5 minutes of this race, things are surely coming to an end. And I think drivers are going to turn the next gear on. You can see Schoberg being very cautious. Off the kink, hit the curb, and it's game over. Let's go with Greaveson, Ballesteros, and Tim Williams. Lovely fight. Let's go. Well, lesson time is actually starting to catch. We still have Mr. Jeremy Story leading the driver of the day voting. And ladies and gentlemen, we're going to close the voting 2 minutes. So come on, drop the name of your driver of the day. Get it going. Oh, those nearly losing it all. And that's bad because look who's behind Jeremy Story is catching. Your provisional driver of the day is rocking this side-by-side action between teammates. Here you see Jeremy Story might be able to make it happen into a P5. That would be amazing form. It is still side-by-side. He's going to have the upper hand as we approach the electric hairpin through the finish line. We're going now approaching turn number 1 and 2. Looks like he has his cover behind his Lorencito Oro. Marks the start. He's a forward man. Look at Lorenzo. He has launched himself. He might be able to get a position as well. There you see the side-by-side action. This is incredible from Lorenzo Oro. What a launch. What a strike. And maybe he can finish it. There you see him was trying to look for the switcheroo. He's not going to be able to make it happen just yet. But this is an unbelievable fight between teammates. Lorencito Oro going to turn number 4. Again, the better exit. Will he be able to make it happen? No, he's going to go actually on the gravel. He needs to be careful. One more mistake like that, and he won't live to tell it. Here we go. Turn number 5 up into the kink. With only 3 minutes to go. Unbelievable fight. For P5, Lorenzo saw the opportunity and had to launch it. The Ferrari working wonders for him. We have side-by-side action here between Daniel Birch and one Mr. Jonas Schubert. Oh, Schubert pushed Birch out of the way. I think he should give the position. We'll see if he decides to do so. Of course, our main man, the leader, the man, the one and only, Octavio Araujo Pisco, leading every single lap. This guy is the bomb. He is the Dahlgren in the middle of the ART sandwich. Right now he's cheese to the bread. That's Benny's favorite. Only 2 minutes to go. Trying to keep himself a P6 Story. He's flying away. Story is taking no prisoners. He's going full on the front. Never look behind, just look right at the horizon. Well, I'd like to go with our lovely leader, Octavio Araujo Pisco. I think we're going to have one more lap after this one, because he crossed the line at 38:30. Ladies and gentlemen, driver of the day voting is closed, and we have a driver of the day, and that, ladies and gentlemen, is none other than Jeremy Story. Great race. Has to finish it though. There is still opportunity for many things to happen. Here you have Seca, who has finally ended up ahead of Oliver Clark. Black is not managing to catch up. I want to go with Pisco. Yeah, certainly. We're gonna have one more on the clock. It's gonna be around 10 seconds left. So I think Stewart will give us the extra lap. Here you see him, last corner, and into the last lap of the evening we go. What an amazing race from this man, and all he has to do now is finish it. You see the Santana just trying to get on Dahlgren and Lorenzo. Lorenzo is pushing the living hell out of Bjorn Dahlgren. He wants that P6. He doesn't want to let it slide. He wants to get it done. That's a little wide from both. He needs to be careful, because behind the Santana is ready to take both positions. No problems whatsoever. We will have a fight between Tim Williams and Adam Griefson. Looks like Griefson is... Oh, oh my Lord! Sandrito Valleteros came through the corner and couldn't do too much. Let's be clear with ourselves. Didn't see the car parked, but of course we need to move with the one. Mr. Octavio Araujo Pisco is gonna take the checker flag and win race number 3. 3 out of 3. Vizca, Andorra, Vizca, Octavio Araujo Pisco, El Rey, the king of this championship so far, unbeatable. Baptista Magra, great result for him. The P2 is gonna taste damn good. Pisco Magra to finish off the top 2, and Seca. We haven't talked a lot about him, but he is gonna finish the podium P3 form. Oliver Clark coming behind for the P4. Story is gonna clock the P5. Our driver of the day has certainly shown he can hang with the big boys. Ladies and gentlemen, the rest of the drivers are now crossing the line. Here you see the 4-man bout, and as I told you, battle too much. Le Santana is gonna take it. The P6 form, Lorenzo P7. Logan P8, Blau P9. Great result, Marquez is going to finish off the P10. There we got Trevor Anderson, the Mighty Bouchon, Lil, and Danny Jansen. There you see him. Ladies and gentlemen, what a wonderful race. Let's get those engines turned down a little bit. We've had a fantastic race here at Laguna Seca, and what can I say, full of action. Most certainly, we'll be back next week with some more racing action. My God, this championship is being incredible. Missed the start, many incidents, but then the standards went up as per usual. Great drivers, Octavio Araujo Pisco. Pray to the king. What an absolute beast. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to have to leave you today, but remember, next week, you need to be here, 7:30 British time, 8:30 CEST. We're back with race number 4 of the championship. Thank you very much, and we'll see you next time. See you, people.
Ain't shitty, baby, I'm hot, like the prodigal son.
There we go, green lights, and we're off once again.